So, shit. Let me delete all this shit first. I was just trying to get some clips for trick shots and everything over here. Okay. Shit, let me delete that. Is it deleting? Yeah, it is. Okay. So, here is why my controller binds are weird. So, like, I've told a couple people my controller binds and everything. And, I first started playing Claw about 3 years ago for Call of Duty trick shots and everything. That's back when, I had my old YouTube channel. I deleted that. And I didn't really play Claw first time I started playing Fortnite. I played a normal grip up to about, I'd say, 2 seasons ago. I started out with the regular binds for Builder Pro, which is like just regular binds, just using your R1 L1 and R2 L2 for your building. But then I wanted to get faster edits. So I looked up how to play Claw. I mean, I knew how to play Claw in Fortnite. I knew how to play Claw in general, but I never really thought about playing Claw in Fortnite. But the one thing I don't want to do is keep up with PC players. And push to talk doesn't really work, so I don't know why I have that on. I'll have that replay last emote. Um, so I used to have L1 and R1 as aim down and attack, but like I got used to it, but I didn't really like it, so I switched it back to normal. But the reason why I use triangle as switch mode is because the way I hold my controller is my finger sits on like the space between R1 and triangle, kind of. It sits more on triangle because that's my build button. And so that's easy for me because when I press triangle, if I need to place a floor right away, I just press R1 and everything. But the reason why toggle pickaxe is left stick, a lot of people don't like that. It's because it's out of the way. Because sometimes people, I don't know why, sometimes people would get confused with left stick being a toggle pickaxe because it's actually really comfortable. I like it because it's out of the way and it's like on the other side of the remote, all you have to do is press down your thumb on the left stick. And the reason why touchpad is my edit is because I just have to rest my finger, like my left finger, index finger on the touchpad and just press down to edit my builds. And a lot of people get confused on my crouch button. So I like playing a lot of RPG games, and like crouch has always been circle for me in those games. And so I decided to switch it when I started playing claw, because now I just have to use my index finger for that. I can just don't have to like press my thumb down, because pressing my thumb down was kind of uncomfortable for crouch for me. Now, trap picker, yes, it is our right stick, and yes, it is the place right stick. It's uncomfortable for most people. For me, I like it because it makes if I ever want to switch some things around, it makes my that makes me have a lot more binds to use and everything. Here is what I like to talk to people about. Confirm, select, and reset. I used to use square as reset button before I changed my binds up. I used to use R1 as select. Yes, it used to be R2 for most people. I used to use R1. The reason why I have touchpad is confirmed because I can just spam edit it down. And I can just pull my edit out, and then once I'm done selecting what I want edited, I can just confirm with touchpad again. And the reason why R1 is my reset button is because my middle finger rests on that when I have my index finger on square. So I can just select, confirm, reset, and yeah. And this, it's gonna say this. If you have auto sprint on by default, it won't matter because you're just gonna sprint when you hold forward. So okay, now we're gonna get into why I love these binds. Let me just reset all these quick. Okay, let me go on ahead and reset these also. And I do not play PS4 on PC. I mean PS4 controller on PC. I play on PS4 controller. I could ask that quite a bit. Okay, so why I think these binds are good for people that play Claw or people that are starting out with Claw is because it's very comfortable for me. Because all I have to do is just do that and keep spamming my edit like that. It's very comfortable, and I am pressing square. I'm trying to get money for a controller cam. It's just so smooth. And the resets are a little iffy, so you can just go like that. Yeah, the resets are really smooth also. The way you're barely moving your finger away from your action buttons. It's just so clean and everything. Um, I used to have L3 and R3 as my edit and reset buttons, but that got confusing when I switched to claw. I mean, it's good for non-claw players. It's very good for non-claw players, but I don't really like it. So here's why I have this the spam edit kind of thing. So touchpad is like my confirm and um edit button. Oh shit, I messed up on that. We won't talk about that. Let me just reset. If it will delete. Thank you. Here's why I have touchpad as spam edit. So after you like 3 of those, you can push up and then you can edit the pyramid like that. Just by pressing 2 times on touchpad and pressing square. It's really smooth. It's really like just like convenient and everything. It's just so comfortable for me. And the toggle pickaxe, all you have to do is when you're walking forward, just press down the left stick. It's so smooth and everything. And people ask me a lot when I'm either like tiring them out or something, why do I have a higher edit speed like this? Why do I have such a high edit speed and everything? Is because when you're in a tight situation and you have to get out of it, you want a high edit speed. Otherwise, you might end up dying. And if you have a slow edit speed, I mean, some people are good with slow edit speeds. Personally, I found myself to have a harder time with slow edit speeds. Because I used to be on PC too when I first started Fortnite. And this is another reason why I love my touchpad edit thing. Because like, you can just bounce back from a mess up like that and then just keep going. See, like that you can just bounce back right away. And another reason why I love this touchpad edit is because I've seen a bunch of people use it, like Phase Sway, a bunch of pro players use it. Not Phase Sway, Phase Swan, sorry. Bunch of pro players use it, and they usually use R2 to select. The reason why I don't like R2 select because it puts strain on your wrist. For me, it does. Because that makes me have to turn my wrist downwards instead of upwards. Like upwards is your wrist is supposed to be turned upwards when you're playing claw, and it's harder for me. I used to use it and everything, but it got harder for me eventually. Oh, and another reason why I love this touchpad edit is because it's just so spammy, dude. You can just immediately just drag and everything. It's just so good. And people think when you touchpad is edit that you can like drag your finger across the touchpad to select what you want edited. No, it's not how it works. It it makes it so you don't have to move your hand at all. It makes it so that your finger is always resting on touchpad to pull out your editor if you pull out a build. It makes it to where your just your hands overall more comfortable in this position for me. And anybody that I've seen use this is just more so comfortable. Now, why my trap pickers are R3. So I don't have traps. I could, yeah, let me spawn some traps. I don't usually trap kill people. Where the hell are the traps at? Oh, there they are. I don't usually trap kill people, but when I do, it's just so quick. As you can tell, like that, it's just so quick. And when you have a launch pad, all you have to do is just open your builds, press R3, and then you go. It's so smooth, so quick. I love quickness. I love spamminess when it comes to my builds and everything. Okay, I can do 90s decently fast. Then when I mess up, I just rebound like that. Then I push up, and then I do edit. That's what I usually do in like pubs and stuff like that. And another reason why I have a left stick as it is because if you're in a build battle, you can immediately just press L3 instead of having to like switch over your finger over the triangle because your thumb is always going to be on that stick. It's just so smooth. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. It's short, but it's decent.